If two federal task forces are watching the same account, how does $10 million still get away? Not hacked, not missed. Watched, minute by minute, until the very last moment it vanished. A congressional review says criminals exploit borders and cyberspace. But buried deeper is a harder truth. When agencies compete for turf, the system creates blind spots big enough to lose 8 figures. Tonight, we break down one Texas case where that blind spot opened at the worst possible second and how it was finally closed. We'll walk through the 36-hour countdown, the shell company at the center of the flow, and the exact form that didn't get filed, turning a planned seizure into a front-row seat. Then we'll show you how fusion centers like IOC2 were forced to rewire their playbook so this doesn't happen again. Stay to the end, because the failure wasn't where you think it was. Friday noon, a Texas shell company lines up a $10 million push to offshore accounts. 2 federal task forces are already tracking the money, unaware they're running parallel. One watches spoofed domains come online and inboxes get hijacked. The other tails forged IDs, mule chatter, and prepaid card batches moving across cities. The clock doesn't stop until Monday morning's first wire cutoff. Every move in between is designed to erase the trail before anyone can lock it down. The suspected hub sits inside a row of industrial units that look like tax prep and shipping offices. Inside, it functions as a clearinghouse for business email compromise, quietly pushing up to $480 million through U.S. banks over time. The front company looks clean. Reseller agreements no one reads. A small payroll. Boxes of inventory that never ship. Money mules rotate through with prepaid cards bought in bulk. Accounts open under clean names, backed by forged passports and utility bills. Funds move fast. Cashier's checks, ACH credits, instant rails. Jumping clearing networks to shorten the freeze window. Homeland Security Investigations works the identity side of passports from the same batch range. Selfies that don't match biometric chips. New business accounts quietly seasoned, then hit with a sudden corporate payment. The FBI cyber team maps the intrusion. Look-alike domains, mail forwarding rules, admin tokens stolen through phishing kits. Both teams build airtight cases. Both draft affidavits. Both keep sensitive details inside their own lanes. And neither realizes the other is seconds away from the same account. Here's how a single invoice disappears $10 million. A vendor's inbox is compromised. The controller receives a perfect duplicate of a quarterly invoice, with one change: the remittance field. The payment lands in a regional bank. Within 2 hours, it fractures 2 cashier's checks under manager limits, instant transfers to supplier accounts, a crypto off-ramp through a compliant exchange, and a P2P desk. By evening, a foreign wire is queued. By midnight, stablecoins flip to euros and naira through over-the-counter traders. The distance buys time. Time beats warrants. Agents stage outside the hub as the bank cutoff approaches. The warrants are ready. The evidence is solid. Devices, ledgers, SIM cards, cash. The notebooks map everything: banks, prepaid issuers, crypto exits. The physical desk proves the digital crime was real. And still, the wire hasn't stopped. So what broke in the final hour? 3:42 p.m. The authorization window opens. Both task forces expect the same thing: a hold code to hit the bank's screen. Nothing appears. One missing deconfliction entry, one mismatched metadata field, keeps the systems from talking. FBI tracks the corporate name. HSI tracks the DBA. IOC2 never cross alerts. Compliance sees activity, but no single federal instruction. 2 partial signals, no unified green light. The wire desk waits. The countdown keeps moving. At 3:46, the payment clears the correspondent chain and disappears upstream. This wasn't incompetence. It was friction. Cyber intrusion pointed to the FBI. Money laundering and forged IDs pulled HSI forward. Separate case numbers, separate systems, separate clocks. Each move made sense on its own. Together, they missed the window. The after-action reviews moved fast. Fusion centers like IOC2 rewired how leads travel, shared case tags that follow subpoenas and holds. Deconfliction keyed to both corporate and DBA metadata. Real-time joint lead sheets so banks get one instruction, not two. One voice, one clock, one freeze. The biggest threat wasn't criminals racing through loopholes. It was two federal teams watching the same countdown from different rooms, each waiting for the other's signal while $10 million slipped away. So don't settle for slogans. Demand timelines. Demand after-action reports. Demand deconfliction that works before the cutoff, not after the loss. Because the next time a $10 million window opens, there's no room for debate. One voice on the line, and the wire closed before the clock runs out.